In today's video, we are going to be replacing the oil on this 2016 Toyota Corolla S with a 1.6 liter. We've got our 0W20 oil right here, and then we also have a brand new oil filter as well. So now, let me show you the tools. Alright, so the tools that we're going to need are going to be somewhat simplistic. With the Corolla sitting so low on the ground, I can't wiggle my body underneath it or put this catch pan underneath it. So what we're going to need are a couple of A-frames. We're going to need a jack to actually jack the car up on the front end. We're going to have our catch pan and also a funnel to put in the new oil. And then we also have a set of sockets and a ratchet right here. Hopefully we don't have to use any sort of power tools, and the hand tools will do just fine. And one last thing that I mentioned, because typically I make a mess, are some paper towels, and I'll probably also grab some cardboard to slide underneath as well to keep from staining my concrete any more than it already is. Yep. Alright, now we have the car jacked up, so we got two A-frames back here, and then I always leave the jack underneath just in case the A-frames don't want to work anymore. But Toyota made this job super simple. Here's your oil pan right here, and then right behind it you'll see your oil filter. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take our 14mm socket right here. Hopefully this ratchet has enough leverage for us, and we're going to crack this bad boy loose and drain out the old oil. Now that we've drained all of the oil out, all 4.4 quarts, and we tighten back up our drain bolt, which lives right here, now it's time to loosen up our oil filter and get just those remaining drops out. And now as the old oil filter finishes draining, here's our new oil filter with the model number that we are about to install. Okay, so now we have the old filter out. This is our new filter. You can see here we actually already have a lubricated surface, so these all come pre-lubricated. So we can just slap this right on. If you did not have any form of lubrication on this O-ring, you can take some of your old oil, dip your finger in it, and rub it around that O-ring to help for a proper seal. Okay, so now we are tightening back on our new filter here. And you can buy a tool to tighten this all the way down. What I find is if you hand tighten this all the way down pretty tight, you should be just fine. There won't ever be any leaks, but do whatever you prefer. Okay, so at this point we have our filter now tightened all the way up. And then we also have our drain bolt right here that is tightened up. It's going to be around 20 foot-pounds if you're wanting to hit that torque spec. Now we should be good to fill it up with 4.4 quarts of oil. Okay, and so here is our oil fill point. The cap says 0W20 as a reminder as to what oil to use. Obviously, if you live in a different climate and you want to use a thinner oil, that's just fine as well. But now we're going to go ahead and fill it up. Alright, now I like to use full synthetic oil. The molecule profile is just a bit better than conventional oil, so that's what I choose. But you can use whatever synthetic blend or conventional oil, whatever suits you. But I like to put synthetic in my vehicles. Alright, so that pretty much wraps it up. From here, we're going to drop the vehicle down. We're going to take care of all the old oil, put it back into one of the empty containers we have, take it on over to AutoZone or Walmart and get it recycled. But now you should be good for another 5, 7, or 10,000 miles, depending on how frequent you do your oil change. If you have any questions, let me know, drop them down in the comments, and I'd be more than happy to answer them. With that, this video is over, and I'll catch you in the next one.